This is just a short little video to show you how to insert stitches into a design that you've removed pieces from and maybe damaged a section. When you would use this would be when you've edited a design that was not originally created in the Generations program. So if you have, for example, a DST or JEF or PES file format and you import this into the program and remove sections, sometimes you end up with a few missing stitches, like in this little section right here. When that happens, you want to insert stitches and, kind of fill that in so that it's not noticeable on the final stitch out. To do that, you're going to use a couple of editing tools in the program. The first one is in your View toolbar. You can see it's this little needle with a little circle, and that's called needle penetration. So once we select that, you can see all the little needle points here, and that is literally where each needle would go when the design is stitched out. The other tool that we need to use is going to be your edit mode. So we select edit mode, and now when I move over to the stitches, you can see I get kind of a bull's eye cursor when I move over one of these nodes. If I left click, the node turns red, indicating that it is selected. And I can come down here and I can select any of these, and I can move stitches around, I can delete them, or I can use one of the other editing tools. So I'm going to come over to this stitch right here for this particular design. I'm going to select that stitch. And then I'm going to come over to my Create toolbar and use a tool called InsertStitches. InsertStitches, as soon as I select this icon, is going to give me kind of like this little string attached to the original stitching. Now when I'm inserting stitches, I need to find a path back to the original stitching so that it doesn't show up, because I'm inserting them here into this stitch. And as I move forward like this to fill in this area, I'm going to have like this string that comes back to the original. So bear that in mind. So what I'm going to do, once I have this selected, you can see I have the little wireframe kind of string attached. I'm going to place a left click. And when I'm doing this, my stitch length is completely controlled by me. So be careful, that you don't make too long or too short of stitches. And I'm just going to continue to move the mouse and place left clicks to fill in this section. When you're done, try to come back and move back to that original point so that it's not noticeable. So there's my original point. You can see I'm still attached here. I just press enter to end that inputting. So now I've been able to fill in this section in a reasonable way, and like this is my first stitch. If I felt maybe I need to adjust that a little bit, I can always mouse over here, wait till you get the bullseye cursor, and just adjust any stitches that you've entered in. Now your design's ready to be exported and stitched out on your sewing machine.